In today's video, I'm going to be talking about why as women we are addicted to emotionally unavailable men. We have all experienced that longing for someone who does not reciprocate those feelings back to us. Longing for a man who does not want us fully in return can become intoxicating and leave us thinking about nothing other than how can we win this man's attention and heart. I will be right back, ladies, to explain why we are addicted to romantic inconsistency and how we confuse obsession with love. Yes, you who's listening, there is a reason you have been led to this video, and I pray to shed some light on this painful push and pull dynamic you find yourself in. See you in a short minute. Welcome back to the Black Swan Relationship Academy. My name is Kiara. I am your breakup coach. I'm here to help women find hope and power in their current situations. Whether you are straight out of a breakup, situationship, or you find yourself longing for a man that does not want you, I am your girl to talk to. So let's get today's video started. Why chasing unavailable men feels like love. Okay, let's start off with why emotional inconsistency is addictive. And I mean literally addictive. Have you ever found yourself longing for text messages from that one man to eventually see his name light up on your phone? Yep, we've all been there. This feeling of uncertainty if they'll message or not is addictive. And when we receive that message from him, it's a big hit of dopamine. When emotionally available men are messaging us, their messages are consistent. The dopamine doesn't hit quite the same. It's the inconsistency and unpredictability that creates the high. Anticipation builds when we are toying with the idea if he'll message today, tomorrow, or by the end of the week. It's like gambling. We never know if we'll win, but that's the intoxicating part. That rush we feel when we win is the same emotion we feel when we receive that text we have been longing for. The longer we keep at it, the more addictive we become. Even when things are going downhill in the relationship, we try harder because we are nothing but addicts to this love game. Without clear understanding and really knowing yourself as a woman, we can confuse all these emotions and the obsession we have with this man as love. We can't seem to shift this man from our thoughts or the space he occupies in our heart, so we believe we must really love him. But in reality, this man is nothing but a mirror to our childhood wounds. He is reflecting all of our unresolved trauma. Your system is wired for inconsistency and unavailability. You believe this to be love. So when the man who really wants you comes along, he's a bit too predictable and a bit boring. When we receive rejection from a man, it can stimulate parts of the brain that are associated with motivation, reward, addiction, and cravings. When a man shows through his actions he does not value or cherish us, we are automatically wired into working harder for his love, plotting ways to make him see our value and completely abandoning our own core needs that are so vital for a successful relationship. Once again, these habits of chasing love is formed through childhood trauma, and unless addressed, you will always find yourself chasing a man's affection. Another reason we find ourselves longing for men who do not fully want us is because it's our way of protecting ourselves. It's easy to long for a man who will never commit or give himself to a relationship. This does not require emotional vulnerability from ourselves. This dynamic does not require a woman to fully show up in a relationship or open her heart to love. We become comfortable with emotional unavailability, and we don't even realize that we too are emotionally unavailable. Because being with an emotionally available man requires showing up, and it requires healing your past trauma. So you're probably all thinking, well, what can I do? Everything you've mentioned, Kiara, is me, but how can I solve this predicament I find myself in? I have good and bad news for you. The bad news, it takes work and commitment to change, and the journey is not for the faint-hearted. But the good news is you can heal and change the type of man you attract and that you are attracted to. I would advise working on unhealthy patterns and recognizing them for what they are. Educate yourself on healthy attachment styles and what healthy relationships look and feel like. And lastly, I would advise getting help. It's important in life we co-regulate. Co-regulating is when we have a mentor, coach, therapist or counsellor to help show us our habits and provide ways to heal our patterns and self-destructing behaviours. I'll leave my booking link for one-on-one coaching in the description box below if you feel you need tailored advice for the situation you currently find yourself in, or if you feel you really want to change your dating dynamic. I have thoroughly enjoyed creating this video for you ladies. Please drop a comment below if you've experienced yourself longing for an emotionally unavailable man, and how did you navigate yourself out of this addictive dynamic? As always, please like, comment and share with your family and friends. We never know how one video can change the direction and path we find ourselves walking down. You are loved, and I look forward to speaking with you again in my next video. God bless.
I created the Black Swan Nation because I wanted women from all over the world to be able to access on the point help with their dating and relationship needs. We have the expertise of our world-class coaches, including myself, supporting you ladies through your dating journey to have access to live coaching without having to blow the bank. This, of course, we can only take a certain amount of ladies and support a certain amount of ladies, but I want you to know that you are currently welcome to the Black Swan Nation. You may end up on a waiting list, or you may get lucky and be able to get right into the Black Swan Nation, where we provide more insight, where we discuss more personal stories that will be of use to you. In the Black Swan Nation, there are no holds barred. It is unfiltered. It is only for the brave, because in the Black Swan Nation, we give you the raw truth. So all you have to do is follow the link on this video, and we will see you on the other side.